What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for popping into this very surprise review. This 30th anniversary doesn't happen for about another 3 weeks, but I said, you know what? I'm really in the mood to do it. Let's talk about the 30th anniversary of Pocahontas, a film that I think Disney should revisit, a film I think they should do in live action. A lot of you would say, well, how are they going to do that? Because of the subject matter. Honestly, I feel like they've got some pretty great characters in this movie. John Smith, Pocahontas, Radcliffe, Powhatan. I feel like if it was really well written, give the characters a lot of depth and stuff going on, I think that would be great. And, keep to a lot of the original dialogue. Don't add any new dialogue to upset people. But, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they should definitely do it. It's getting a little off track, but we're talking about live-action remakes now, and Lilo and Stitch is making buckets of money at the theater, and it's become one of the highest-grossing films of the year so far, if not the highest grossing of the year. It's probably going to reach Minecraft very soon. Regardless, Pocahontas came out in 1995. I wasn't born yet. I didn't come out till 2 years later. Pocahontas was released, and it was a film to come out after The Lion King. A film that became one of the highest-grossing animated movies, yada yada. And this film certainly isn't as good as The Lion King. But I do think that the soundtrack and score is probably one of the best for any film in history, to be honest with you. You sit there and you listen to the songs in this film, and you listen to the score by Alan Menken and the songs by Stephen Schwartz and Alan Menken. Yes, Stephen Schwartz, the guy who wrote the music to Wicked. He did the music, the lyrics to Pocahontas, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Enchanted, a lot of other things as well. But this was the first time that Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz worked together, and the first song that they wrote together was Colors of the Wind, which I think is a top 5 Disney song. I think that this song is probably one of, if not the best song they put out from in the whole 90s. Honestly, I mean, there's a lot of bangers, but that one is just so powerful. And you might be curious, yes, this is an original poster from 1995 that I got off of eBay. It's vintage, it's double-sided, it's promotional material only, so it's nice to have in the collection, especially for its 30th anniversary. It's kind of the reason why I got the poster and to do the review in front of it. But we've also got a lot of Disney Funko Pops. I don't really show that kind of collection on the channel. I just don't have time to do it. But, yeah, I'd love to. I mean, just give you a sneak peek, and that's what this is. Pocahontas, Alan Menken's best score, probably. This, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Beauty and the Beast, I think, you could throw them in a bowl, and you don't know which one you're going to pick out. But if it's going to be the answer for best Alan Menken score, you picked any one of those out, you're going to be a winner. The songs as well. The soundtrack is absolutely fantastic. Radcliffe as a villain isn't great. His voice performance by David Ogden Stiers, I believe the guy's name is. He appeared in a lot of these films in the 90s. And he is fantastic in this movie, by the way, as Radcliffe. He's the reason you like the character. He's the reason you care. Not even care. You don't care about the character, but there's a reason you like him. He's not just like, oh my God, this guy is just so cliched, mustache twirling. He is that, but the voice performance is what gives him more life. And the song, he's got one of the best Disney villain songs. I would say top 10 maybe. I don't know about top 5, but a top 10 best Disney villain song. That thing is a banger. Mine, Mine, Mine. It's a great song. Colors of the Wind, a beautiful song. Just Around the River Bend, one of the most underrated I Want songs. The opening to the film, The Virginia Company, is awesome. How it cuts to the rainstorm and the sea. There's so many great moments in the film, and I think that's mainly to do with the music. If we look aside the score and soundtrack, I think the film would just be okay, to be honest with you, which I think because the soundtrack and score are so good, it goes from okay to being good. I don't think this is a great movie. I think that Pocahontas feels like Mother Nature in many ways, where she gets along with all the animals and the creatures. And, as she sings Colors of the Wind, there's some lyrics in there, how the earth and the rainstorm and are friends and the river and the brothers and all that. So you kind of get the hint that she's kind of the caricature of the land, of Jamestown or wherever, Radcliffe and his men come to find gold, and they're, out for the savages as well. It's one of the words that they use in the film, savages, that I feel like would probably rub some people some wrong ways right now, but the movie came out 30 years ago, and it's history. I mean, it's not like it's not history, so I think they did it very tastefully. But they didn't dive too deep into it. There's a war, there's the Indian culture going up against the Jamestown people, and what you have is two storms that clash in this film. And John Smith and Pocahontas were two raindrops from that storm that found each other in a scene that is total Disney magic, where she finds him at the waterfall, or he finds her at gunpoint at first. The music in that moment, the animation in that moment. This is one of the best 2D animated films ever. It is so beautiful to look at. And to be honest, the Blu-ray to this, which came out in 2012, looks fine. But for what they're able to do, like I have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on 4K and the original Cinderella on 4K, just films that you can see how good they look. Those are the best those movies have ever looked. They're never going to look better. This film deserves a 4K restoration for its 30th anniversary. Is that going to happen? Probably not. It seems like they're only giving 4K releases to anything that's going to be getting a live-action remake. So Lilo and Stitch got a 4K disc. Hopefully Hercules will get a 4K disc when that movie comes out. I think Guy Ritchie is going to be directing that. We'll see. I mean, who knows? But this film, I'd love to see a live-action adaptation. I think you should get the writer and director, maybe the same person. I don't know. I just feel like you need a clear vision to drive this story forward. And I think you're going to have a banger and a hit on your hands. Plus, getting this soundtrack back into the world, it's probably never going to happen. So I'm wasting my time talking about it. But it's a great story. It really is a great story. And the end of the film is beautiful. The whole last 4 minutes of the film is just really beautiful. Not just Alan Menken's Farewell, which is, I believe, the name of the track, but just the way it ends and how she has to choose if she wants to go with him or not. She chooses to stay. It's a very bittersweet ending, but it's almost just like, it's these two people that came together that made the greater good. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought this was a good film. It's a little short. It's got some fun moments, some fun, goofy moments for the kids. I watched this with my 2-year-old son, and his favorite moments were Miko and the dog, Percy, whenever they were fighting. That stuff's in there for the kids. Not for me. But, yeah, good film. Not a great film. I think the voice performances are fantastic. Mel Gibson is incredible as this character. No one asks him about this movie. And in any interviews he's done for any films that he's made, I haven't heard him reference this. I would love to hear him talk about this and think about it. I mean, he was great as John Smith. And he sings, too. All of my life I have searched for a land like this one, a wild and more challenging country I couldn't design. Hundreds of dangers await and I don't plan to miss one. In a land I can claim, a land I can tame, the greatest adventure is mine. The whole thing. Did I get a little off track? Sure I did. But Pocahontas is a 3.5 out of 5-star film. It's not one of my favorite Disney animated classics, but it's in the category beneath that, I think. You've got great, good, okay, pretty bad. This is definitely towards the top, middle to the top, if you're ranking all the movies. But it's good and it's rewatchable, and it's a Disney classic. It has magic. The magic is there. The animation is there. This is one of Alan Menken's best scores. My ears were taken care of for an hour and a half. The film won 2 Oscars. It won the 2 Oscars for the music, the Best Original Score by Alan Menken, and Best Original Song, Colors of the Wind, lyrics by Stephen Schwartz, music by Alan Menken. And that was the 8th Oscar, the 7th and 8th Oscar that Alan Menken won. And he was nominated a couple times after that, but didn't win anything since. So I guess that's got to be kind of special for him as well. And that's my thoughts on Pocahontas, guys. I'm going to treat you to myself on piano. I have a keyboard in the other room. I recorded a bit of me playing the final 4 minutes of the film. I kind of sped it up, so it's more like a little over 2 minutes, what I'm about to play. But yeah, I've been playing it, the end of the film, the farewell track. It's really beautiful, and I kind of sped it up, and I played it in the flute. On the keyboard, you can change the instruments, and it'll come out whatever keys you press, the notes will play. So it'll be the flute, and we're gonna end it up. We're gonna wrap it up with that. So guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for a bunch of reviews in the future. If you're interested in more reviews for Disney animated classics, I have the playlist up on this channel right now. Just go to it, hit the subscribe button, go to the playlist. You'll find Disney animated classics, studios, films, whatever, and go to it. And there should be old reviews and new ones. So have fun. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys next time. You can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72. And thank you so much for watching my review for Pocahontas for its 30th anniversary. And until next time, over and out.